Hey everybody, I'm Christina Payne and this is For the Love of Sports. Today I'll be doing my first interview with an active athlete. So today I'll be joined by professional basketball player Quinn Cook. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. So when I told my dad that I was going to be interviewing you, one of the first things he said was that you are a true champion. So that's where I'm going to start. You've won
Appreciate
a
it.
championship at every level. You won a championship in high school with Oak Hill. You won a national championship in college with Duke. And you've won 2 NBA championships, one with the Warriors and one with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're a winner. So, with all of those championships you won, do you have one that means the most to you?
I would say my Golden State one probably means the most.
Mhm.
I've been through a lot, like professionally, not getting drafted, signing with Cleveland and being cut on the last day.
Mhm.
My spot and money was guaranteed. Um, Going a year and a half in the G League. Well, it was the D League at the time, but going to the D League and proving myself
Yeah.
to show I'm an NBA player and I finally, stuck with Golden State after being waived by 3 different teams. And,
Mhm.
I got to play right away. I got to play with the best team in the league. And I got to contribute in the playoffs, and we ended up winning the championship. So that one was like, a dream come true. Like I never thought it would happen like that for sure.
Yeah, no, I bet that was such a cool moment for you. Was it so surreal?
Yeah, it was. And then we
Mhm.
we actually beat the team that, gave me my first opportunity. So it wasn't like oh, this is get back, but
Yeah.
like Cleveland gave me my first opportunity in the NBA, which I will always be grateful for.
Yeah.
And we beat them, and we beat them in Cleveland. And my dad, obviously passed away, but he's from
Mhm.
Cleveland. So it was just a surreal moment, for that to happen like that for sure.
Oh yeah. So you've played alongside some NBA greats, Steph, KD, LeBron. What are some valuable lessons that you've learned playing alongside these veterans?
Just how like down to earth they are, what type
Mhm.
of human beings they are,
Mhm.
um, the success that they get. Obviously, there's special talents. A lot of it's God given, but most of it comes from how hard they work. I mean, if we have a game at 7:30, LeBron's in the arena at probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
Um, just to watch KD and Steph, work on their game. They do everything full speed, and it kind of opened my eyes to like, man, I need to work a lot harder. And
Yeah.
just how they see basketball, they just see it in a different lens, and they're just so given as people. They have relationships with the last guy on the bench, the rookies,
Mhm.
the janitors, everybody a part of the organization they have a relationship with. That's all 3 of them. So that's just something that I appreciate because I have great relationships with them, and
Mhm.
they're the best players in the world. They don't have to be good to
Yeah.
everybody, but that's how they are as human beings. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, I appreciate. I always appreciated that, being
Mhm.
their teammates.
Okay, well, on the flip side of that question, having been around so many different players and personalities, what's a lesson you've learned on how not to be or what not to do?
Yeah, I mean, I seen it like just being late.
Mhm.
But I started in the high school. Like my high school coach, Mike Jones, who's the head assistant at Virginia Tech. Like
Mhm.
he didn't play none of
Didn't
that
play.
stuff. If we got in trouble in school, like we wasn't playing, we
Mhm.
wasn't practicing. I remember he had like a cell phone rule.
Okay.
And we play. I remember like short story. I was a sophomore. He tells this story all the time.
Uh-huh.
I was a sophomore. I was starting point guard,
Mhm.
and we had the number one player in the country, Josh Selby. He was a
Okay.
junior, and we played like probably the best team in our conference that year,
Mhm.
McNamara.
Mhm.
And so it's a big game Friday night. So we had to turn our phones in every day. Like as soon as the day started, we had to turn our phones into his office. And me and Josh, we didn't turn our phones in that day. So after, like, I ain't think he noticed, or like, I'm like, it's a game day, like, we ain't get in trouble. Like, he started writing the starters on the board, and like, me and Josh, like,
Your
I
name.
ain't starting. Yeah, I don't think we played like first quarter. We couldn't quarter, yeah. But like, that just goes to show you, like, I don't care about basketball. I don't care about winning and losing. I want to teach you how to be responsible men.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my coach, Coach K, Coach Smith at Oak Hill, they never played none of that stuff. So, I'm always lucky and blessed to have gotten that so early.
Okay, and shout out to Matha, because I know
Yeah,
that's
for
you.
sure.
Yes.
For sure. For sure.
So, okay, well, turning to March Madness. We're towards the end now. The Final Four is this weekend, and your Blue Devils are in it. And what's crazy is the last time they were in it was back in 2015 when you were there, and that's also the same year you all won the national championship.
Yep.
Can you just describe what that experience is like and how hard it is to survive and advance?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Everybody's kind of focused on March Madness. You can kind of look ahead at your bracket, different matchups, potential matchups, but literally you got to take it one game at a time, as cliche as it sounds. So, I became obsessed with, winning the national championship. Myself and our assistant coach, Jeff Capel, he lost his freshman year in national championship at Duke against Arkansas in '94. So he's always had this feeling like he had to get back. He got to get back. He got to get back. And I felt the same way, because my first 3 years, we went to Elite Eight. My sophomore year, we were probably the best team, but, we lost to a good Louisville team who ended up winning it. But, I lost in the first round twice. So I'm like, man, I got to get back. So,
hungry.
Yeah. So we end up getting there, and it's a lot going on. Final Four. Everybody wants to call you. Everybody wants to be around you. You got to just kind of lock in. You got to take it one game at a time. And, we end up getting it done. But, this game's coming up. This Carolina-Duke game is probably the biggest game in rivalry history. So I know these guys are ready. I know they're excited to play. I'm nervous because I have no effect on the game. So I got to wait as a fan.
You're a spectator. Yeah, you're a fan now.
Exactly.
Well, okay. Well, then I have to ask this question. If they don't end up winning, do you think Coach K is going to pull a Tom Brady and come back to coach next year?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think he has his mind made up.
Okay.
I think he's comfortable of what he's done. 5 national championships, fighting for 6. I mean, I think he's the greatest ever. But I know he wants to get this one bad, but not just because it's Carolina, but just your last game be a national championship is the best feeling ever. So I don't think anybody wants it more than him and the players. So I know they'll be ready.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see about that because we thought Tom Brady we thought he was done too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, no. So you're currently with the Stockton Kings.
Yeah.
And you're playing really well. You're averaging 23 points, 6 assists, 95% from the free throw line. How did you stay ready when that opportunity came calling from the Stockton Kings?
Yeah, well, I've been injured, for about a year and a half. My calf has been bothering me, and I was shut down all summer. So, finally, I've been able to really work out. I've been in rehab for a while, and I work out every day. Well, I was working out every day with my trainer, Reza, and my other trainer, Jimmy, at ADAPT, physical therapy, doing that stuff. I was going on a workout. I could finally work out and hoop every day. So I was going to Core 4 with my guy, Abe, and I was putting in a lot of work, and I was just listening to my body. And, Stockton, I'm very close with our GM, Paul Johnson, who's from our area, and Bobby Jackson, who played in the league. I watched him growing up, playing the NBA. He's the head coach. So they were on me, for a while.
Yeah.
And, I was just listening to my body. And as soon as I felt like I was 100%, I came here. So the last 3 weeks, it's been great. And everybody welcomed me with open arms. And they've done a lot for my spirit. I've been going through a lot, and they just have lifted my spirit, and, I feel good playing. So it's been easy to play. It's been easy to produce. And like I said, I don't want to come down here and score 40 points and shoot 30 shots. I'm going to play the right way.
Yeah.
And, it's been fun. I've been playing really well, and we've been winning, so it's been fun.
Good. And I saw you have a tweet going around just saying how getting a call up to the
Yeah.
NBA this season would just be the proudest moment of
Yeah.
your career. So fingers crossed to you. Good luck with all that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I know you're big about giving back to your community. You do
Yeah.
your Quinn Cook basketball camps every summer.
Yeah.
What else can we look forward to from Quinn Cook?
I'm back playing basketball, which I'm most happy about. Since
Mm-hmm.
I've been hurt, I've been focusing a lot on my business, and I have a lot of off the court, opportunities and adventures that I'm dabbling into. But I'm just really focused on basketball. Like, I'm giving basketball my full attention right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so happy to be able to be back playing, and just being able to play. Like, I haven't felt good about playing just because I've been hurt for a year and a half. So just to feel, healthy and be able to go out there with no restrictions, I'm just so thankful. So, I'm just hooping, man. I'm just, I'm happy. I'm in the D League and G League, and we're making this playoff push. So hopefully I get a championship down here.
Yes, hopefully. Well, I hope you stay healthy.
Thank you.
And good luck to everything. Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much for joining me. Before I let you go, though,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell a quick story just to see if you remember.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to set the stage. So this was back in 2012, and it was the Thanksgiving tournament, the Battle for Atlantis Thanksgiving tournament in the Bahamas. So Duke was there, and then my dad used to coach at Stanford, so Stanford was in that tournament as well.
Okay.
But anyway, Duke ended up winning, and then you also won MVP of that tournament. Yeah, okay. So the last night, everybody was there. Everyone wanted to go out to the 18 and up club in the hotel. Do you remember? Okay. So anyway, I wasn't 18 at the time. I think I was just 16. But I tried to get in because everybody else was going, and I didn't want to get left out. But they didn't let me in. They were not playing. They did not budge. So I was just kind of outside, just standing there watching everybody get in. Anyway, while I was out there, the whole Duke team pulled up. And so y'all were getting in. But when they got to you, they stopped you and wouldn't let you in because you didn't have your ID. Do you remember this?
I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
Okay, no, because I just remember because at that point I was just people watching and just so but they wouldn't let you in because you didn't have your ID, but everybody was like, "What? You don't know who this is? Like he just won MVP of the tournament. Like y'all not gonna let him in? What are y'all doing? And so but I just wanted to see if you remembered.
Man, did my teammates go in?
They did.
Oh dang! See that?
No,
they
did.
outside.
I can't remember. I think you had to go back and go get your ID.
Yeah.
Finally, but they left you.
I do remember going into the club because we had the trophy. Tyler Thornton, he had my MVP trophy in the club. I do remember that, but I know me. I probably ain't had no ID. I'm like, man, I'm the MVP. They might
no, they were not playing. Okay,
so I probably ran upstairs to get my ID and That's funny. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Okay. Well, I just had to look. I had to see.
That's funny.
But well, thank you again.
You're welcome. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell Luke I said what's up too.
I will.
All right.
Okay.